After we got through the main procedure steps that are necessary for producing our demographic table, let's get the real program. And this is a program I wrote many years ago, and it is old style, old-fashioned program, but it worked. And so let's see the first section is the first section is the header. As you see, I sent it out in the homework folder. It's identify the name of the project, the program, the author, the purpose, and the center. And this header is very important for any program that is used in the industry. So you must copy this and modify it and use this header in your own program. The next section is just the important parameters you're going to use and to identify these folders that you're going to use. Here I would suggest everybody follow the structure of these folders so that everybody can run the program against each other and to have to compare each other program. And this section is a format that I use for producing the necessary formats for your program. And now we begin to input the data from the raw folder, and here I use proc import. Notice the proc import is part of the access module, and some companies don't license it, so especially the small companies. In that case, you might want to use DDE, or you use DataStep directly, and you use in-file statement. And but when you use in-file statement, you need to convert Excel file into CSV, comma separated a file that you can input directly using DataStep. Now after that, and you might want to produce all these numeric and character categorical variables into a permanent data set after you have imported this Excel into SAS, so that you can use the label name statement directly and to input the SAS dataset into your SAS session. And here we have subinfo, we have demographic, we have vital signs that are used. And then after that, you can just use proc sort to sort the data and to select the subset that is used. And one important point I want to make when you do any analysis is before you start doing summary or deriving data sets, you need to do three things. The first, you need to check if there's any duplicates for the demographic information you got. And you should also check if there's any missing values, and you check if there's any illogical data, so that you report all these problematic data sets and to identify the problem that you might have. After all you did all this data checking, and you can go ahead and do all the necessary analysis. And first you normalize the data. The normalization means that you convert the original data structure into the data structure that fits your analysis, that fits your summary. And this is after you normalize the data, you can use the procedures like perk summary and to get the descriptive statistics and then format the results into the format that's specified in the table shell. After that, you can transpose these results into the layout that fits the PROC report. And for getting the p-value that is used for the table, you can use perfect for the categorical analysis. Here we use perfect and we identify the variable that we want, and here by using these option for table statement, we get Fisher exact test, and we can go ahead and print out the results from the inferential statistical summary. And as you can see, these results are printed out we said by the proc print procedure. After we got all ready for the categorical analysis, we handle the continuous variable. And when you do the summary for the continuous variable, we use a proc univariate. The proc univariate is very popular in the industry because it is not only useful for getting the summary statistic, it is also used for obtaining other inferential statistics. Like you use Wilcoxon, you get a Wilcoxon test statistic at a p-value that is related to it. And after you got all this information, you place this data into the data step, and then you do necessary format and to get the desired results. And then because the structure that you got from the SAS output do not fit our needs, we can transpose these results into what we need. And for getting the p-value for the continuous variables, the old-fashioned you can see is use PROC-GLM. But right now, most of the time you see PROC mixed, because PROC mixed can handle the randomized random factors, so which is much more powerful than the traditional PROC-GLM. So after all this are ready, you can combine all these data sets together and to get a report ready data set. And then you can use PROC report to get the results. Now from here we can see this is a very simple PROC report, and you identify the variables that you want to report, and you define each variable in a little bit more detail, and you use PROC print to give the outside directory that you want to place your results. And this new option actually telling SAS that I want to replace any existing file that is there. And then the next one, the last one, is really another format. It's we use ODS HTML, and we get the HTML result output.